Hello everybody, I'm your favorite neighborhood Let's Player, SpiderMwa, welcome you back to Let's Play Fallout 2, and that is Snake Logan.
Hey guys. Hey, Spidey.
What?
I got something for you.
Oh god, no.
Happy birthday to you.
Thanks, I guess.
You're welcome.
I knew you wouldn't have much of a singing voice, and at least you didn't sing the Happy Birthday to You song, which is copyrighted, for some reason. I don't know.
It's kind of weird, isn't it, that you kind of sing happy birthday to people on the videos?
Yeah. Really sucks. Anyway, since we got that out of the way, let's move around in Klamath and meet the people of the town. How about the bathhouse first?
Yeah, why not? I could use a bath. I mean, we don't really have any showers or such yet, Arroyo. We just tinkle a little bit of water on ourselves.
I don't think people need to know that, Snake.
Okay.
You see a plump older woman with a large nose.
My name's Sally Danton, but mostly they call me Big Nose Sally. I'm the owner of this here bathhouse. We have a whole house full of special attendant baths for you to pick from.
What kind of special attendant bath do you have here?
The special baths that we have available vary in cost by the amount of time that the gal spends with you, and any special services that you take advantage of.
I don't think I'm ready for this. I better go.
I'm sorry that we couldn't help you out. Come back later, though.
So yeah, pretty much the special service that you get with the girl is, well, you can guess. It's not just a bath, but it's a special kind of bath, you know, the, wink wink, nudge nudge, kinda.
I think they got it, Spidey.
Yep, I'm sure they did. So anyway, let's look around. We got a dog. You see a large, mangy, buff-colored dog with a feral look to it. And you see one of the Klamath's children.
You stink!
Hey! We'll see the bathhouse just now.
You didn't take a bath, though.
But the thought counts.
You see it? Well, excuse me, phone. I'm trying to do a recording here. And I'm terribly sorry about that. Suddenly, my phone started ringing. Because it is my birthday, apparently people need to tell me that happy birthday. Well, it was expected that people would start calling me or something. At least people on the internet just go onto my Facebook and such to tell me happy birthday. Anyway, we saw a very large man covered in dust with a small smile and a blank look on his face. We're not gonna be talking to him just yet. And who's this? A sickly man dressed in very dirty robes. Okay. But we're gonna go in here to the Buckner place. We can see the sign out here. Buckner House. We got a lot of people up in here. So we got someone who could be a trapper. We got a worker relaxing. An older man with a scraggly beard and a big red nose. A sturdy older woman with a tired smile. You see a plain-looking, sturdily built young woman with a scowl on her face. And you see a tall man with facial tattoos and a large bone through his nose.
Anyways, the Trapper Town if you want to play to stack out later.
Oh, didn't know that. You see someone relaxing. I thought he could be a trapper.
Got me a good trap line south of here.
Okay, so he just gives me kind of tips and such. So let's talk to the older lady first.
Hello there. My name's Arden Buckner, and this is my place. Say, you didn't see a trapper named Smiley outside of town, did you? He's been gone for too long. Never should have let him go off to that fool quest of his.
Smiley? No, I haven't seen a trapper by that name. Tell me about him.
Well, Smiley and me were getting downright serious with each other. I thought he had finally gotten him to agree to settle down here and help me run this place, but he said he needed to go off on one last quest.
A quest?
Well, he called it a quest. He told me he thought he knew where all the golden geckos came from, and he wanted to find out for sure. He thought that maybe it was some kind of magical spring, or maybe a hidden cave, or a vault of some sort. Well, I don't rightly know what all he said, but he seemed really excited about going. But I shouldn't have let him go. He's 2 weeks later getting back than he said he'd be, and I'm worried.
Well, I'd like to help. I could look for him for you.
Oh, thank you. Let me mark on your map where he talked about looking. I sure hope we can find him. He isn't much, but I still love him, and I miss him more than I thought I could. Please find him for me.
I'll do what I can. Let me ask you something first, though.
You better not be planning any mischief here. What do you want?
I was wondering if you're the person to talk to about local news and events.
You should talk to my daughter Maida about that. I don't really keep track of what's going on lately. Too much just keeping an eye on my own business.
Oh, okay, I'll do that. Right now, though, I need some information about something else. I want to buy something.
I just handle the rooms here. If you want to buy or trade something, you talk to my daughter Maida.
Thanks. Goodbye.
Okay, so there's a trapper named Smiley missing, and we need to go find him. It's not gonna be an easy place to go to because it's full of golden geckos. And if you remember me talking about geckos, the normal geckos that we saw around Arroyo, they're hard, but not that tough. Golden geckos are a lot tougher than the normal geckos. They have slightly more HP, and they hit a lot harder than the normal geckos do. So let's talk to her daughter.
My name's Maida Buckner. I take care of trading and drinks here. I don't tolerate any tribals messing our family's place up. So you just better watch your step here or you'll end up like Sulik. What do you want?
Haven't you noticed that I'm not wearing any kind of tribal outfit? I'm wearing a vault suit. It's kind of a difference there between tribals and... I'm not even that civilized.
Yeah, you kind of look tribal, even if you have a vault suit.
What do you mean?
Mr. Longhair.
Hey, Wirla Yankovic wears this look, and he wears it well.
Good point. An awesome point, too.
I got questions for you.
Questions, huh? Well, get on with it then. Talking to you doesn't get my work any closer to being finished.
Wow. No wonder she has a scowl on her face. Must be that time of the month.
Have you ever heard of something called the Garden of Eden creation kit?
The only way I know to create a Garden of Eden is through plain old hard work. That's something you tribals just don't seem to understand.
Hey,
but I guess that's the difference between us civilized folk and yourselves.
We work hard on our farms and everything, lady. We are struggling about it too, but we worked hard on our little village that we have in the... Don't be dissing us, bitch. So,
Civilized? You think you're civilized because you live in the burnout ruins of a before-time town? That's a kick in the nuts. Yeah. She thinks she's all high and mighty because she's civilized. People out here aren't that much different from tribals, really, when you come down to it. Except they use money and such. Ooh.
I guess. Tell me about something else then.
More questions? Well, go on then and be quick about it.
She really is in at that time of month, isn't she?
What other towns are nearby?
There are only a couple of other towns nearby. There's a Reading far to the southeast and the Den a few days south, but I wouldn't go to the Den.
Why wouldn't you go to the Den?
The Den is a bad place to go. They even enslave ignorant tribals like yourself.
Hey!
It's a week or so south of here, but most folks that have gone there don't come back.
Tell me about the local tribes.
Well, I didn't count tribes when you asked about civilized towns. But I guess there's a group of savages somewhere to the northwest. And then Sulik's tribe, far to the southwest.
That's funny, my tribe doesn't count pre-war towns when we talk about civilized places. Tell me about it, and tell me something else. Tell me about what's going on here in Klamath.
Well, Tor has been complaining about bugmen scaring the Brahmin. Not sure if I really believe all of his stories, but someone or something has been rustling cattle here in town.
Cattle rustling? Any leads?
Not really. I'm not even sure there's a connection between this and the Brahmin mutilations.
Interesting. Any other local news I should know about?
The trapper named Smiley has gone missing. Mama sure is upset about that. I'm sure she would be grateful if someone found him.
Anything else?
I'll admit I haven't been paying too much attention to all the gossip around town. Head over to the Golden Gecko. I'm sure someone there might know a thing or two.
Thanks for the tip. Let me ask you something else, though. I think that's all I need to know for now. Goodbye.
Yeah, we are going to talk to her about Sulik here soon enough. So let's talk to Sulik first. And he's the talking head because he's one of the first companions you can take with you. So let's talk to him and see how well we will do.
What can we and I do you for?
And he's got a Jamaican accent. Sorta, kinda. Don't ask.
Who's we?
The spirits with me, friend. They be all around. Sometimes talk.
Kinda like extra Betsy the Belfry, huh?
That'd be funny, friend. At least Grampy Bone thinks so. He say you got wit. Say you're gonna need it.
Why?
Him got feeling about you. Grampy Bone, one smart spirit.
What feeling?
Well, that's all he say right now. Spirits see and say different. Not like normal folk.
And you wouldn't have any idea what normal was?
We gonna get along just fine.
Can I ask you something else?
We and I know many things. Travel from great saltwater to home of biting lizards.
Biting lizards?
Geckos. The little dudes don't bite hard. It's the goldens. They go through your leg like an old pipe stem.
See? I told you. They're tougher. Stronger. Faster? Better? I don't know.
Let me ask you something else.
We and I be glad to answer.
Tell me about the Great Salt Water.
The tribe's home is next to Great Saltwater. 2 moons from here, friend.
2 moons? That's a long ways. How did you travel so far safely?
Friend with all the spirits walking with me. Not afraid to travel anywhere.
If you think that Sulik is some kind of a shaman, he's not really a shaman. He's just very spiritual. He has like spirit friends along with him and that can guide him and everything. But he's not a shaman. He doesn't heal or anything. He's a warrior. He fights to survive.
We and I be glad to answer.
Why did you travel so much?
Trader named Vic supposed to be here. He be saying he know about slavers. We show up, didn't peep him. Get pretty hot.
Hey, we're looking for him too.
Yeah, if you still remember, we are also looking for Vic, and he's not around. And that is not what we wanted.
We and I be glad to answer.
What are you doing here?
Slavers got our sis. Thought Vic be having information. Couldn't peep him. Got PO'd. Drank like a fish. Spirits of anger and chaos pop out, and now we have to pay some coin to make it right.
So you got angry, then got drunk, broke the bar. Now he's gonna pay for it.
Cool. You're looking for your sister?
Sis went trading at another village and never come back. We and I go look for her.
What did you find?
One survivor. Dude was in bad shape. Said evil warriors came with magic torches. Fire would lick tribe warriors and they'd go to the spirit.
Sounds like laser weapons.
What about your sis?
The evil warriors tied up the rest and took off. Sis with them. Friend, we be finding her or dying trying.
Sounds like slavers to me. Have you found anything out about them?
We and I know they're slavers at din. When we're free, we're out of here. We and I be glad to answer.
I'm interested in some local information.
What can we and I do you for?
What's going on in town?
Oh, busy place. Bugmen snatching cattle. Spirits walking. Smiley missing.
Tell me about the bugmen.
Tor be telling us about bugs that walk on 2 feet and steal Brahmin. Shook him up.
Interesting.
I don't remember there ever being any kind of giant bugs except for mantises. Maybe there, but they don't really... Actually, they do walk on 2 feet. There's gotta be giant mantises around. Because they can't be scorpions. Scorpions walk on 6 feet.
You have more questions for Sulik?
Oh, yes, I do have more questions for Sulik.
I love this guy. Sulik is the best.
Walking spirits? Tell me about that.
The canyon east of Herd area is supposed to have a walking, howling spirit, shaking the locals. Grampy Bone don't say a word, though.
So it might not be a spirit? Maybe it's somebody trapped somewhere? I guess everybody is a bit shook up to go and investigate. We're gonna go investigate. It's gonna be interesting.
You have more questions for Sulik?
Smiley? Who's Smiley? Although I already know who Smiley is, but still, I'm gonna ask. Who's Smiley?
Smiley's a good hunter. Say he looking for the golden gecko's nest. Didn't come back.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I already heard. I guess that's all I need to know. Goodbye.
So yeah, if we want to get Sulik to go with us, we need to free him from his captivity here. As in, pay the debts. So let's talk to Maida again. And ask her about Sulik.
Sulik's a tribal that's working here to pay off a debt he foolishly incurred. He's not a slave. We don't have slaves here in Klamath.
Paying off a debt? What do you mean?
Well, you see, Sulik got real upset one night and had too much booze. Then when he was good and drunk, he busted up the place. He did nearly $500 worth of damage. Just now getting the place repaired.
Why'd he get so upset?
He said he found out that his sister had been kidnapped by slavers. But you have to ask him more about that. He's here until he pays off the rest of the damage he did until it was while he was drunk.
How much does he have to work off?
He still has to pay off $350. If he weren't so lazy and shiftless, it would go quicker for him. He's not leaving here until his debt is paid in full.
That's a lot of money. I think he's going to be here for a long time.
Well, he may be slow, but he does sort of grow on you after a while. Now, that's enough jaw flapping. Do you need anything else?
What if somebody else paid Sulik's damages?
I don't know why anyone would want to pay off his debt, but they could. His bill comes to $350, but you wouldn't want to do that. He'd only get into trouble again.
Well, I'm sure he must be happy working for you folks, but I still want to pay for it and pay his damages. I don't think anyone should be trapped the way he is.
Well, okay then. If you really want to pay for the damages he caused, I guess all your tribals really stick together.
Maybe that is too much money. I don't think I want to pay for his damages after all. Goodbye.
Yeah, we really don't have the money to pay for the damages yet, but I will be doing that. But first we're gonna do some shopping here. You want to barter? I'm always looking for good quality gecko pelts, and I pay for a fair price for them too.
Yes, I'd like to trade with you.
So, let's see. What does she have? 2 Stimpaks. That's a good thing. Got any better weapons? Wow, you got a leather armor for 2,000. How much for 1 Stimpak? Let me guess. 212. 511. Jeez, lady. Really? Well, you can have all of this. I don't need the tragic cards. I don't need the spear. I don't need beer. Let's see what else. The other spear. Okay, that's a bit too much. The tragic cards. No, I will get rid of those and get that back. How about this? How about that? And how about this? There. Give me that money.
That's all I need for now. Goodbye.
So we learned a lot about Sulik. We learned that there's Smiley the Trapper missing, and that the stupid with the blank face and a smile, that's Tor. We can talk to him about the bug, man. There are stuff inside the Bugner house that we can go into, but the doors are locked, so I might lose karma if I do that. Go and explore. But first, I'm gonna take a look around here. Hello, citizen. I sure wish we had a wall around this town. Now, that would be a good idea. I wonder if there's anything in here worth of selling. Well, there's guns and bullets. Actually, we're gonna read that. Because ours, not skill. Here. Small guns is 59. Okay. How about if we read this, and we're still at 650. We read this. You learn how to handle your guns better. That took us a few hours. 3 hours to read. And 67. Nice. Nice indeed. 67%. That was 8% by reading a book. I need to find more of those books before we get a level up. It's a very easy way of getting yourself the skills that you use before you level up. Where's the freaking door? I know there's a door here somewhere. Unless the door is already open. Of course. So, let's see what we got in here. A flower and 2 healing powders. Okay. The flower is not going to be worth anything. Maybe 1 cap. Anything in this shelf? Hello there, citizen. Don't worry, I'm just, we're just, taking care of inventory. That you have all the necessary inventory that you need. As in, very empty shelves. There's the golden gecko. It's the other... Well, pretty much the Buckner place is a bread and breakfast place. The golden gecko is a bar. And we can go trade in there with people. And there's a citizen. I sure wish we had a wall around the town. Well, apparently everybody's complaining about not having a wall. But to think about it, how long would it take to build a wall around the town? That will take a long freaking time. And when I say a long freaking time, I mean a long freaking time. I mean, this ain't no small village or anything like that. Let's see. I did go to Vix. Well, let's go to the Golden Gecko place and barter a bit. Would be useful. Of course, there's this guy to talk to. Tall, graying man with a tangle of beard. Beard. Yeah, he's drinking beard now. Well, it's just my educated opinion, but I can see by the way you move that you could do with a few pointers. Pointers? With what? About the sweet science, of course, the sporting art. What are you talking about? Pugilism, the manly art of hand-to-hand combat, that's what I mean. Well, I guess I could use some help with that. Well, let's go outside and see what I can teach you. You see, it's all about getting your whole wee body to snap just like a whip. Uh-huh. Several sweaty hours later. So you see what you were doing wrong then? Yes, I do. Thanks for taking the time to help me out, Mr. Sullivan. It was my very own pleasure. You take care of yourself now, and if anyone asks, you just tell them that fighting John Sullivan taught you how to fight that way. Will do, John. Thanks. Goodbye. And we gain 150 experience points when John Sullivan helped us improve our melee and unarmed combat skills, which are now 80 and 68. So well, melee weapons at least improved a lot. Unarmed didn't improve that much, but it's helpful to talk to him. And like he said, several hours later, yeah, it took us 6 hours to learn all of that. But it's good if you want to learn some free skills on your melee and unarmed combat. You see a short, swarthy man smiling at you. Hello there, stranger. Welcome to the Golden Gecko Tavern, Hotel and Trading Post. I'm Sejag. I run the place. What can I get you for? Get for you for you. I'd like to trade. I got all kinds of things right here, kid. Healing supplies, booze, all kinds of stuff. I've got special sources, you might say. Always willing to look at a good gecko pelt, too. Let me see what you got. Hopefully he has good things. Like a gun. 600. Expensive. And this could be our first armor, the leather jacket. Although I would prefer to get the leather armor, but that's 2,000. Let's see. Let's see how much we can get out of all this garbage that we still carry with us, and also the garbage that we found. How much does it add up to? And if I empty this to say 1 bullet, I can almost get the gun. Well, if I paid money, but I don't want to pay money because I need that money. Those don't sell for anything. Maybe a few of these. How about just 2 of them? Yeah, that'll do. And I'll take 8 coins from you. Excellent. Offer. We're almost at 350 to pay for Sulik's debts.
Thanks for your help. Goodbye.
Alright, we got ourselves a good gun for the beginning.
So now I can actually shoot something.
And hurt it too.
Awesome.
And it comes with a fully loaded clip, which is good. So now that we've done, I think I'm gonna end it here. Next time we're gonna talk to more people and probably even go try and find Smiley and save him. Although I'm gonna look around and try to get myself some armor before we go to get some geckos. So until then, I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope you all have a good evening, good afternoon, and a good morning, and we will see you all next time. Take care, people. Bye.
Take care, you all. Have a nice day.